you ever worry that you're going to fall asleep and miss your stop? I mean, personally, I once overslept for 2 hours on a coast-to-coast. That was quite a day. But did you ever hear about those two boys? The ones that fell asleep for 100 years and woke up last September. Now that's oversleeping. I call this story Princes.
So, who asked who out? What does that even mean?
No, wait. We have to do the intro first.
Oh, it's recording. Hello. Hello.
Let me do it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our podcast, The Princes of Corfe Castle. Today, finally, we're gonna...
Oh, Claire, I said let me.
Okay. Apologies.
Actually, we'll put that in the background later.
Do you want me to read the questions now?
Yes.
Okay. So, first question. Who asked who out? Edmund, what does that even mean?
It's like who sort of approached for the relationship to sort of... Well, I did. I was the one who...
Okay, oh, like that. Yes, I still remember. I was sitting in the music room in the castle at the north end, near the chambers.
And you were playing Miserere Me on your piano.
Which is also the intro to our channel, if anyone's noticed.
And I was sort of looking at you from behind.
He was sneakily watching me play. Sneakily, is that the correct word? And I obviously caught him.
And then he asked me, "Who are you?"
And do you remember what you said? Sorry, Lord Eclair. I was just... You were just what, huh?
Let's tell them what you said, shall we?
What did I say, Mr. Hall?
Hall. Exactly. He was like, I am not a lord. And then I asked him, not yet?
Not ever. That's what I said, and I still maintain that.
Okay, not Lord Auclair.
Edmund! But then he whispered, God, you're so beautiful. And that really was it.
Yeah, that was it. Eventually I got a You're Beautiful Too, Edmund, in return, and here we are.
Here we are, 100 years later.
100 years later. Okay, next question.
Why are you choosing to tell your story now?
That's a good one.
It's a very important one, I'd say.
I think the purpose of this channel, or any of our social media presence post, the whole thing throughout the last year, is that...
We kind of believe that TV treated us badly. We were a joke first, then a miracle. The police, the government, even the people.
Yes, we're going to say it. Even the public treated us horribly. We were called mad and made fun of until the forensic reports, and then we were some kind of guinea pigs, forbidden from living our lives.
It's only now, after the legal victory, that, What?
Mention the law.
Yes. Thank you to Yule and Gamble, our law firm. It was only after we won that we got our lives back.
And we knew we wanted the world to know what happened to us almost a century ago.
I mean, if I have to be terribly honest, it was similar to what they did to us after we sort of appeared.
He likes to say appeared. I say emerged.
I woke up as well. I mean, that was what the law was, right?
Shall I tell you a story so old? Two boys in love, their shrouds of gold.
A century between, but lovers never far. A magic so deep, it leaves a cruel scar.
But we were never put into coffins.
We were. I mean, we sort of,
Drifting from the topic?
Oh, sorry. So, yes, this is the reason. Our story, without any publicists or a big network trying to manipulate the facts. For those who believe.
For those who believe.
Yes. Question number 3. I don't
Go on then.
You're going to have to help me understand this. It was the most asked question. Who is the top and who is the bottom?
My God!
What is that? Is it like Well, yes, I was highborn, so I guess I am top. And he was the butler's son, but there was an earl lineage, so I wouldn't say you're bottom.
I think, my love, that question is about sex.
Sex? Why would they ever want to know? I don't understand.
It's the modern world, haven't you heard? Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me.
Oh my god. This is clearly those hall household upbringing.
Oi, that was mean.
Okay. Apologies.
Oh, you're literally the cutest thing ever. Lordy or Clary.
Oh, stop it, you. Next question. What exactly happened 100 years ago?
Ah, the big one. The goat.
Goat? We never had any goats, Edmund. Father hated small and weak animals.
Oh my god. Moving on. I'll start at the very start.
No. Your version is too long. It's always too long. I, Clarence, was, or, well, am, I guess, the son of the last High Admiral of Purbeck and...
Illegitimate son. I think that's an important detail.
That's true. It actually is. My father met my mother on the coast of France. Enamoured, they shared a romance that lasted only a few weeks, but it resulted in...
This beautiful idiot. He came to live in Corfe Castle when he turned 8, away from his mother.
Told you, your version is too long. So I fell in love with him. He obviously fell in love with me. Someone caught us, and my father...
Both our fathers found out.
There was a shaman, a quirky man from the east, a special friend of Lord Auclair, my papa.
A real slick git, if you ask me.
He cursed us.
They chained us in iron and locked us away in the ancient caves of Dorset.
Sometimes Edmund feels like the shaman had a change of heart.
He saved us and cursed them.
But
He whispered in my ears just before they locked the caves. When the blood
runs out and the moon bleeds blue, you shall be free again, to live and love anew. Yes, I remember this, because this is what I heard you scream before it all went dark.
Think about it. The entire Auclair lineage, terrible beings, gone.
The blood runs out.
And we wake up in a time where we can hold hands and walk down the street, kiss in front of people.
Even get married.
Yes, even get married, free to live and love anew.
Oh, a blessing, truly.
Hardly a curse.
What do you guys think? Please write to us.
On our Insta.
Was it a curse? Or was it the shaman? What is that? The film we watched the other day, the God Fairy?
Fairy godmother. Clarence is obsessed with old animated films.
I mean, I got my Prince Charming.
Technically, you're more royal than...
Shut up, This is always what he does. He won't ever take a compliment.
Next question.
This is what do you remember about the day you both woke up?
Wow. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I mean, sure. I
know that, so Clarence actually doesn't remember the cave or, like, getting out of it at all, right?
Yeah, I just remember being in the village.
The village of Corfe Castle.
Yes, and I was feeling a little lightheaded, and I remember walking to your house.
Which is a pub now, by the way, lads. Very popular, actually. We should be getting a percentage of that profit.
Yeah, we should. So, yes, I went to the pub, which is your house, obviously, and there was this really nice woman behind the bar, and I think answering her questions...
She was asking you a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, because, like, she wanted to know what was wrong with me, like, where my home was.
For me, I remember getting out of the cave, the summer wind. I think it sort of woke me up better than Clara. But I went to the castle first, and
So he waited for me there, like, pretty much for, like, half a day, I guess. Almost the whole day.
But then, when Clarence started feeling better, he sort of had a realization.
Yeah, I knew exactly where he would be. In the castle, the chambers, by the music room.
'Cause that's where we used to...
spend most of our time.
Well, moving on swiftly.
All right, another one. It had the most likes. Describe your first time, both 100 years ago and after emerging last year.
Here we go again.
Well, it's just purely wrong English. I mean, this generation. The question is incomplete. First time what?
Clarence, first time having sex.
Princes was written by Bhushan Gokhale and performed by Tom Stanley and Johnny Trail. It was directed by Bhushan Gokhale and produced by Heather Graham, with sound design by Ross Weston. Thank you for listening.